Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus holds dialogues with Gণফোরাম, LDP, 12 Parties Alliance, Jatiyotapati Somomona Jot and Jatiyo Mukti Council. Gণফোরাম wants election after necessary reforms for the sake of a fair election. LDP has submitted 23 written proposals, including banning of Awami League. Reserve of the country increasing as inflow of remittance increased while exchange rate of dollars also gaining stability. Supreme Court will resume judicial proceedings after vacation tomorrow. Chief Justice forms 54 benches in High Court. Gomti Chor in Kumilla covered with red and green vegetables following the recent flood. Vegetable prices to go down after harvesting, say farmers. Export-import operations speeding up as ship and container congestion reducing in Chattogram port. Hezbollah launches drone attack towards Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's home while Israeli attacks kill more than 50 Palestinians in Gaza. And New Zealand need 107 runs against India in the final day tomorrow to win Bangalore Test. Assalamu alaikum. Welcoming you all news at 10. This is Nazmin Khalid Zubair. Welcoming you all. You have just heard the highlights. Now move on to the details. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus holds dialogue today with some political parties to know the proposals and opinion of the political parties regarding reform commissions. At first, a 9-member team from Gণফোরাম hold dialogue with the advisors led by Chief Advisor at the State Guest House, Jamuna. Later, a team of Liberal Democratic Party, LDP, led by its President, Colonel Retired Oli Ahmed, hold dialogue with the advisors led by Chief Advisor. Afterwards, Jatiyo Mukti Council, 12 Party Alliance, Jatiyotapati Somomona Jot, Labour Party, Bangladesh Jatiyo Samajtantrik Dol and Bangladesh Jatiyo Party led by Andali Brahman Partho took part in the dialogue. Central leaders, including head of different organizations, participated in the dialogue. At this time, the leaders highlighted their proposals on necessary reforms in the interest of fair election and trial of July-August killings. After the dialogue, Chief Advisor Special Assistant Mahfuz Alam and Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam briefed the newsmen at the Foreign Service Academy tonight. Mahfuz Alam said during the dialogue they discussed about forming search committee for election commission. He said the political parties gave their opinion as how to declare illegal and previous free elections. Mahfuz Alam informed that reforms and election activities will continue simultaneously.
পুনর্গঠনের জন্য সার্চ কমিটি গঠিত হবে এবং বিধি অনুযায়ী সার্চ কমিটিতে 6 জন সদস্য থাকার কথা। এছাড়া আরও যে বিধিমালা অনুযায়ী যা যা করা দরকার এটা করা হবে। এটার ভিত্তিতে ইলেকশন কমিশন পুনর্গঠনের পরবর্তী কার্যক্রম হিসাবে কবে কিভাবে ইলেকশন হবে, এটার ভোটার তালিকা হালনাগাদ থেকে শুরু করে আর অন্যান্য যে প্রসিডিউরাল জিনিসগুলো আছে এগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা হবে এবং এই সমান্তরালেই রিফর্মস কমিশনগুলো কাজ করে যাবে। গত 3টা ইলেকশনে তরুণরা ভোট দিতে পারেননি, ফলত এই যে বিপুল সংখ্যক তরুণদেরকে ভোটার তালিকায় অন্তর্ভুক্তিকরণ থেকে শুরু করে অনেকগুলো প্রসিডিউরাল জিনিস আছে, সেগুলো হচ্ছে যে সার্চ কমিটির মাধ্যমে নির্বাচিত ইলেকশন কমিশনাররা এসে ঠিক করবে। যারা গত 3টা ইলেকশনে অংশগ্রহণ করেছেন, বিশেষ করে ন্যাশনাল পার্লামেন্টে যারা এসেছেন অবৈধভাবে, তাদের ব্যাপারে তো অনেক আগে থেকেই অবস্থান আছে যে তারা অবৈধভাবে নির্বাচিত হয়েছেন, অবৈধভাবে জনগণের সাথে প্রতারণা করেছেন। তো এই বিষয়ে অবস্থান স্পষ্ট যে অন্তর্বর্তীকালীন সরকার ওনাদের রাজনৈতিকভাবে অংশগ্রহণের ক্ষেত্রে অবশ্যই বাধা তৈরি করবে এবং এই বাধাটা আসলে কিভাবে বাস্তবায়িত হবে সেটা আইনি দিক আছে, এটার প্রশাসনিক দিক আছে, এটা আপনারা অচিরেই দেখতে পাবেন।
আমাদের সর্বোচ্চ চেষ্টা ছিল যে এদেরকে অ্যারেস্ট করার এবং আমরা এখনো চেষ্টা করছি যারা যারা বাংলাদেশে আছে, যারা গণহত্যার সাথে জড়িত তাদেরকে অ্যারেস্ট করার। আর কিভাবে এরা পালালো সে বিষয়ে অবশ্যই আমরা ইনভেস্টিগেট করছি।
After holding dialogue with Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus, leaders of various political parties including Ganaforum, LDP and BJP replied to various queries of journalists who were waiting outside State Guest House Jamuna.
সরকার জনগণের সরকার, এই সরকার আমাদের সরকার, এই সরকারের রক্ষার স্বার্থে অর্থাৎ আমাদের নিজেদের রক্ষার স্বার্থে আগামীতে একটা সুষ্ঠু নির্বাচনের স্বার্থে আমরা সার্বিকভাবে তাকে সহযোগিতা করব।
যারাই দুর্নীতি করেছে তাদের বিচার করতে হবে, যারা আমার ছেলে মেয়েদেরকে হত্যা করেছে তাদের বিচার করতে হবে, আওয়ামী লীগকে নিষিদ্ধ ঘোষণা করতে হবে এবং যারা টাকা জনগণের টাকা লুণ্ঠন করেছে তাদের থেকে সে টাকাগুলি নিয়ে আসতে হবে, তারপরে নির্বাচন করবে।
আওয়ামী লীগ যে 3টা নির্বাচন যেটা করেছে, 3টা নির্বাচন যে অবৈধ ছিল, যে ভোটবিহীন ছিল, সেই ব্যাপারে কোনো স্টেপ নেওয়া যায় কিনা সে ব্যাপারেও আমরা কথা বলেছি।
নির্বাচন সম্বন্ধে আমাদেরকে এটাও জানালেন যে এই যে 6টা কমিশন ওনারা বসিয়েছেন, এই 6টা কমিশনের রিপোর্ট আসার পর মাননীয় প্রধান উপদেষ্টা আমাদের সাথে আরেকবার বসবেন।
সংস্কারের মতন চলবে, আইন শৃঙ্খলা আরো উন্নতি করতে হবে। কিভাবে করবেন সেটা আপনাকে ব্যবস্থা নিতে হবে।
Law advisor Asif Nazrul has explained his comment he made on Thursday on a TV channel that the election could be arranged by next year. He came up with the explanation in a post on his Facebook today. In the post, Asif Nazrul said at a recent discussion on a television, he said that the election might be possible by next year. However, there are many factors in this case. The law advisor said he could not explain the factors fully at that time. He went on saying the interim government is focusing on reforms and political consensus for the election. These are the factors. In the post, Asif Nazrul also said that he didn't mention the issue of reforms on the television discussion, such as formation of a search committee and the election commission, as well as making a voter list. The election may be held next year if these factors are okayed, and it is his primary assumption, the law advisor added. Asif Nazrul said some media outlets are showing the assumption as an announcement for the election, but it is not correct. At that time, it will be fixed under the leadership of the chief advisor because he has the only authority over the issue. It should be mentioned here that law advisor Asif Nazrul on Thursday at a discussion on Channel I said that the election might be held next year subject to some factors. The amount of the country's remittance is increasing every month after the interim government took charge. Bangladesh Bank's reserves are also increasing based on remittances. However, because the dollar market is now stable, the decline in foreign reserves has stopped. The leadership of the central bank has been changed after the fall of Awami League government. As a result of several government initiatives, expatriates are now sending remittances through official channels rather than hundi. Meanwhile, the country's imports also decreased slightly. The foreign exchange market began to stabilize as a result. The fall in foreign reserves has stopped as the sale of dollars from reserves has declined. Currently, per US dollar is being sold at the rate of 120 taka in the bank and 122 taka in the carb market. Bangladesh has received 240 crore dollar remittance in September, which was 133 crore during the same period of the last year. Earlier in August, expatriate income was 222 crore dollars. Financial experts said that the price of the per dollar may fall below 120 taka. Social Welfare and Women and Children Affairs Advisor Sharmin S. Murshid has called upon all to work unitedly to build a discrimination-free New Bangladesh. She made the call at a national consultative meeting on citizen society, past, present and future held in Dhaka today. Citizen Organization to Bring Socio-Economic Change, CSO Alliance organized the program. Dr. Hussain Zillur Rahman, advisor of former caretaker government and BRAC chairperson Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhry, BNP Standing Committee member and former minister Advocate Joshimuddin Sarkar, Mojlis-e Shura and Working Council member of Bangladesh Jamaat-e Islami, Najifa Jannat, coordinator of Anti-Discrimination Student Movement, and Shomik Datta, student representative, spoke on the occasion. Representatives of civil society also addressed the program. Besides, Forest, Environment and Climate Change Advisor Saida Rizwana Hassan spoke at the meeting virtually. Advisor Shin Sharmin Chaudhry said anti-discrimination student people movement helped ways to state reform. She urged all to work for building new Bangladesh on the basis of unity irrespective of opinion. Labour, Employment and Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood has warned that the syndicate who increase prices of consumer products will be arrested under Special Powers Act if they do not rectify themselves. He made the warning at a meeting with the officials of different government officials at divisional and district level at Chattogram Circuit House at noon today. The advisor further said that the government will take stern action if the government employees do not cooperate in reducing the sufferings of the people. Advisor Asif Mahmood also called upon the law enforcing agencies to take immediate measures against those responsible for attack and killing of the student people during the movement in Chattogram. The Supreme Court will reopen tomorrow after a month and a half recess. Chief Justice Syed Rifat Ahmed has already formed 54 benches of the High Court. A notification in this regard was published on the website of the Supreme Court. The trial of the Appellate Division of the Supreme Court will continue from Monday as well as the number 2 bench. The Appellate Division issued a notification in this regard on Wednesday. The proceedings of the Appellate Division of the Supreme Court will be held from October 21st until further notice. Every year, the croplands along the Gomti rivers in Kumilla would be full of early winter vegetables. However, this year the situation is slightly different due to recent flood in the low-lying areas of the district. In August last, all the crops of the shade areas were damaged by the flood water. The farmers counted a huge amount of loss, but still they did not lose confidence. After flood, the planted seeds of various vegetables. Currently, 2 banks of Gomti rivers are covered with red and green vegetables. Farmers say they can sell various types of vegetables, including spinach, radish, cauliflower and cabbage within a few days. They claim that when these vegetables from Kumilla's shore areas are sold in the markets, vegetable prices can drop within a few days. Now international news.